Silence Redefined, November 2014. What's up, guys? So with it being Thanksgiving and all, it's once again that time of year to reflect on those we're thankful for. Our pets, friends, loved ones, and yeah, they're not bad. But this time around, I thought it'd be a refreshing change to give thanks to the top 3 tech things in my life that I often take for granted. Now that being said, don't expect to see my desktop on this list, because she already receives more attention from me over my other devices. In fact, they all kinda hate her right now, and it's making Thanksgiving super awkward. But in the spirit of gratitude, perhaps this list can help rectify the issue. In no particular order, I have to tip my hat first to my 2nd generation Asus Nexus 7. I can still recall the days of scoffing at the thought of purchasing such a trivial device. Then I learned how much fun it was to play tic-tac-toe with a Chinese man for 12 hours straight on a flight to Taiwan. So I caved and bought the Nexus 7 for entertainment abroad, and for a while that's all I really used it for. I always felt like I had to try really hard to find uses for it to justify my purchase. But since then, I've tapped into its versatility as a tool and use it nearly every day for things like my teleprompter, shot list, and Twitter feed. Just the other day, I misplaced it for the first time and nearly had a heart attack at the thought of not being able to finish making a video for the channel. That's when I realized this device had changed my outlook on tablets and that it had evolved from being a glorified toy of sorts to a key player in my tech arsenal. I know I haven't always given it the recognition it deserves, but this year I want to say thank you to my trusty sidekick, the Nexus 7. The next device on my list is the sword in my hand, the apple of my palm. It's the G500 from Logitech. This was the first mouse I bought at the birth of my forever changed life as a tech enthusiast when I built my very first PC. It was comfortable, functional, and beautiful like me. The thought of investing in a premium mouse for the first time was exciting, yet there I was 2 years ago, uncertain at the checkout page, wondering if my $70 would be better spent on frivolous things, like rent. Today the G500 is $100 on Newegg and $140 on Amazon, a true testament to its lasting value and validation that I made the right choice. Throughout the travels on my tech journey, I've encountered dozens of other high-end mice that have both disappointed and left me impressed. But when I put my hand on the G500, it feels like home. And then I realize, wait, I am home. Having the privilege of trying out so many different mice has given me a new appreciation for the only peripheral that's been by my side since day one. So today I'm giving a warm thanks to my handy companion, the G500. And last but certainly not least is another unlikely hero to this story, the Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini. I know, typical, right? Just another bloke who can't live without their smartphone. But I have to give credit where credit's due. And while this isn't the latest and greatest in its class, nor am I a power Android user by any stretch, this pocket-sized, battery-operated thing holds my life together. It wakes me up in the morning, reminds me to see my dentist, and tells me when my student loan provider is calling so I know not to answer. It's the single most utilized tech device I own, and yet it's hardly the one I rave about. In fact, the only time I ever really notice it is when it's missing. It's like my phone and I are in this terrible relationship where I just expect it to do everything I want in an instant without showing any appreciation when it does and verbally abusing it when it doesn't. But this year I'm reminded that it's a luxury I'd be lost without. Literally, I couldn't tell you how to get to my bathroom without this thing. One time the GPS wouldn't turn on and I just peed all over the couch. So this turkey day I'm thankful for my pocket pal and personal life assistant, the Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini. So there you guys have it. Now of course, had this list been a little longer, I could have easily pointed out a number of other devices that I owe a proper thanks to. But narrowing it down to just 3 items really forced me to think about those few uncelebrated gadgets that have earned a brief moment in the spotlight. As always guys, like this video if you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments what's the one tech thing you're most thankful for this year. Also, before I leave you all to stuff my face with stuffing, I'm thrilled to announce the new merch store is finally open. Check out the link in the description for some super soft, high-quality shirts and sweaters, and I'll be adding some additional items very soon. You also might notice that the store page is part of my new website, awesomesaucenetwork.com, which I'm still in the midst of building, but the store itself is already fully functional, so check it out and pick up a torso chassis while you're at it. Don't forget to bookmark my Amazon affiliate link and use it every time you buy stuff. You can also make a monthly contribution on Patreon to help the Awesome Sauce cause. I'm Kyle with Awesome Sauce Network. Thank you guys for watching, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and happy Thanksgiving.